Now we get to the really fun part. This is where we design our own pieces of wearable artwork based on our animal patterns. So you're going to get one of these cape templates. We also have apron templates available, but I like the cape personally. And you're going to decorate it using some of your animal patterns that you collected in the last session. So I'm looking at my animal patterns sheet, and I've decided I'm going to use this yellow one, which is actually the section of a butterfly's wing. Now, looking at the cape template, I've decided I actually want the shape of my cape to look like butterfly's wings. So I've actually altered the shape of the bottom of the cape to look more like butterfly's wings, and you're allowed to do that. So I start by drawing it in pencil, and then I go over it using black texture or fine liner, because it's got quite a lot of black in it, and then I erase out the pencil that's underneath. And the reason I rub out the pencil is because sometimes if you combine coloured pencil with lead pencil, it gets a bit grey and smudgy, smudges the colours a bit too much. Now it's time for the coloured pencil. And you'll notice that we're adding a little bit more red and orange than what you saw on the butterfly itself. But that's another thing you're allowed to do. You're allowed to change things a little bit if you think it would look better. It's called artistic license. Now, you might notice we've also made a few scribbly little notes around the edge. You might not be able to read them, but it's basically just notes about what we're going to use to make it, and thinking about the materials that we might use and the techniques that we're going to think about. So if you're busy colouring or drawing or whatever you're doing, and you have a really good idea of how you could make this happen in real life, write it down. And once you've made one amazing cape or apron design, you don't need to stop there. You can try all sorts of different ideas. Go back to your pattern sheet and see what other patterns you can work with. And this is something that a lot of real life designers do. They might do 10 or 20 different designs for something before they